Hi there everyone, Mark Kentwell here with some tips on how to make your offer look most appealing to the vendor compared to other offers or interest in the marketplace. So when it comes to making an offer, it's not just about the price. That's one component, but there's three main components that an owner will look at. One is the price, the second is the terms and conditions, and the third is the speed at which you're able to move on the deal. We'll look at first the terms and conditions. Terms and conditions mean subject to pest and building or not subject to pest and building. Whether it's a 5% deposit, 10% deposit, whether it's subject to finance, whether you've got other conditions you're asking for, whether you want long settlement, things along those lines. Generally speaking, when it's a private treaty sale, you get a 5 working day cooling off period as it is. So there's not really a great need to make it subject to pest and building. You can pull out for any reason during your cooling off period. It is your choice to do so, and you will forfeit 1/4% of the purchase price, so $1,000 on a $400,000 property. But bear in mind that you have secured the owner and that they can't sell to someone else during that period of time. So it is the privilege that you get by exchanging contracts. Now, if the cooling off period needs to be extended because the pest and building hasn't been done in time or there's an issue you haven't worked out yet, a lot of the time that can be extended. But at worst case scenario, if you decide you don't want to proceed with the property, you lose $1,000 on a $400,000 property. It's a small price to pay though when you think about if you don't exchange on that property and someone else makes a better offer than you, you might have to up your offer by $5,000 or $10,000 just to remain competitive. So it's a good peace of mind. The other thing with terms and conditions is you can offer to waive your cooling off period, and this would generally be if you'd already sought advice on pest and building and finance prior, or if in the case of an auction, for example, you want to match the auction terms and conditions if you're buying prior. You might have seen the pest and building reports in a friendly auction and looked into your finances already. So that will enhance the appeal of your offer. The other factor that we were talking about was timing. So if you're prepared to move to contract immediately as opposed to a week or two down the track, that will definitely enhance the appeal of your offer, and the owners might be in a position where they can move quicker on another piece of real estate if they know that you can move quickly on theirs. Agents in New South Wales are authorised to exchange contracts, so we'll usually do that in conjunction with a solicitor as far as letting them know what's going on, getting them a copy of all the documentation. But generally speaking, the contracts are in a pretty exchangeable state. When we receive them into the office, they've got all the documents they need in them, and we can help you secure the property, and then you've got your cooling off period to do the rest of your due diligence. So it generally shouldn't take longer than about 48 hours to exchange a contract. There's very little with technology these days that would stop you exchanging a contract within 48 hours of having your offer accepted. The final one is the price. And if you are prepared to offer the best possible price on the property compared to other buyers, that will help. But just bear in mind, your terms and conditions and the speed you're prepared to move at will have an impact on whether your offer is accepted over others. I hope that helps.